But every cop ain't like her here.
All of us are pretty much good people just out here trying to keep people safe. And that's what I did, was I kept them safe. Chris is getting to go home, and that's a good way to end the night. I'm gonna head on home too.
Breaking news now at 10, a terrifying scene in Compton where a man opens fire from a rooftop, shooting at deputies and a police helicopter.
Plus, he was killed by a patron's punch. A community reeling tonight from the loss of a local hero, attacked while trying to break up a fight at a popular pub.
And missing in Greece, the desperate search for a retired LA County Sheriff's deputy who vanished without a trace. His family and friends frantic to find him. Now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. We begin with breaking news in Compton, where deputies killed a man they say was shooting a rifle from a rooftop.
Gil Levis overhead in Sky 5. Gil.
Micah and Cher, you're looking at the intersection of Cajita Avenue and 148th Street here. Now, it was around 8 o'clock tonight when the LA County Sheriffs got the call of a man on the roof of a home firing the shotgun. Now, when deputies arrived, the suspect continued to fire that weapon multiple times. Now, the deputies did confront the suspect after securing the homes in the area. Let's go to some video that was shot, that we shot shortly after that confrontation. The man was on the roof at the time when he was shot. The deputies went up to secure the weapon, and that's when the man was pronounced dead on the roof of that home and remains there at this point. The investigation now into this deputy-involved shooting continues in this neighborhood here, but scary times for the residents here as well as the deputies here. No deputies were injured. As far as we know, no other people were injured at the scene here, but again, this very dangerous shooting here that happened tonight in the Rancho Dominguez, Compton area has resulted in one person dead at the scene, the man still on the roof, and the investigation well underway here in this area. That's the latest overhead up in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Gil, thank you. Shock and disbelief in Santa Monica tonight after a beloved bar manager dies trying to break up a fight. The manager was trying to stop a brawl involving 3 rowdy customers when he was punched and fell to the ground, hitting his head.
The suspect who police say landed that fatal blow is behind bars tonight. Mary Beth McDade live at Jameson's Pub in Santa Monica, where that midnight melee ended in tragedy. Mary Beth.
Yes, and Mike and Cher were told that the victim was a longtime bar manager here at Jameson's behind me. They say that he loved the Dodgers, and he was often the person that would go around Main Street here and just make sure that everyone was safe and sound. Now, they tell us that his name was Jay. He was in his 50s, and he was from Palmdale.
We're family. We would, watch out for each other and, and help each other out. And just having this happen is just like, it's such a shock.
Many who work in the restaurant and bar business on Main Street in Santa Monica are in mourning. They tell us one of their own, Jay, the bar manager at Jameson's Pub, was tragically killed by a patron.
Shocked. Totally shocked. I found out this morning. I just can't believe it.
Police tell us he escorted 3 intoxicated patrons out of Jameson's just after midnight on Tuesday morning.
When they reached the sidewalk, there was an argument. A single punch was thrown. The victim likely hit his head on the way down to the ground, and it was those things that ended up leading to his death.
Authorities say security tape was key in determining which of the 3 delivered the fatal blow.
It was only through the surveillance video and some of our witness statements that we could absolutely pinpoint who it was who committed the crime.
26-year-old Leonard Corpy of Venice is now facing homicide charges. Meantime, those who knew and loved Jay are left trying to come to terms with this tragedy.
He was just the type of person that he was like a home. He felt safe.
They say Jay was an even-keeled person who loved the Dodgers.
If anything, he loved the Dodgers, so, just more reason to bleed blue because he knew every Dodger fact.
They tell us his death has left a huge void in this Santa Monica neighborhood.
We rely on each other. This is our family, and so for him to be gone is like a huge change to the game.
and his suspected